Rifle, you got
Make me
night
nervous.
vision. Check. You don't have night vision yet.
What's the rifle
so
down
make sure
to
you have
again?
night vision.
Control.
Which night
Control,
vision is it?
double
It's
tap
the
control.
GPNVG.
Okay, and then go and kneel. Go just X and kneel.
There we go. You
What
need to
ammo?
put
So when
Elcan-
we say take a knee,
Say again.
that's what it means. And if you look behind you,
I
everybody's
messed
got a
up the
knee.
ammo. What ammo
That's
must
the way
I
I
put?
know that everybody's
Okay, so you
ready.
need 5
cool.
magazines of the
Okay.
5.56. Doesn't matter which one. In your body and 5 in your backpack.
Lucas Aid,
So on
1-1,
your
ready
rig
to
and
rock
on your
and
backpack.
roll.
And you need
Roger.
to put an Elcan scope on your rifle.
Which is what's your loadout?
You'll see there's an Elcan Spectre scope that you can put on your rifle.
35 kilos. I've got the
I'm just looking for that now.
cannon, but we don't have an AR, so I'll take an 84 instead.
I've got the GL with some IR.
Hang on.
So,
Oh yeah, I'll
so,
get a tech in jail for you.
so you're AR, right?
No. I mean,
Bomb
I
squad,
wanted
if
to
I
take
go
the
down,
extra
you need
can
the,
for someone, but
the AR,
laser
which
we don't have
is
one.
force,
So that
takes
is
over
the-
command.
Yeah, maybe
okay?
just grab some
AM
GLs and some
Precision
illumination.
EQ-15 laser.
I'll
So
take
Phil is the
some for you
AR, is
then.
all the second
Thank
in
you.
command of the fire team.
All right. So
And when I
think you got
call you,
most of
I'll
it.
call you
What's your weight? Can you
343
see at
and
the
I'll
top?
call
I
1-1
still need a rocket
is
launcher. Which
our,
one of
Right,
is
so
our
grab
full
an
sign. So we
84.
1-1. Fire team
1-1.
1-1.
There we go. Right, now scroll down on the... Do you have a radio?
Yeah.
Okay, scroll
So
down
our
on the
squad
crate
is 1-1.
until you see
Correct, yeah.
the
So
blue
my call
save
sign
loadout.
is 1-1, and then the squad leader, which is Lucas Aid, is 1 actual.
Saved it.
Okay,
I can't
roger.
see anything.
And then the big boss,
Are you still
which
seeing
is
the
the
menu?
commander, is actual.
Yeah, status reply.
Okay.
Yeah, so just look at the crate, scroll down, and you see top left save
okay.
loadout.
I got it.
Right, you ready? Now
Another thing,
press,
Bomb, me and you are Alpha,
self-interact.
and Brood and Henry
Control and
behind you are
Windows.
Bravo. So in our fire team, we split up. We
Then
always
go
stay as
to
buddies.
radios.
So you and I have got to stay together, and the
Exile,
best
three
what are you?
circumstances,
What is your role?
And
Brood and
open.
Henry stay together.
You can
Okay.
see your radio
Captain
coming
Medic.
up, open
Okay,
in front
roger.
of you.
Yeah, it's open.
And then select channel 2 at the top. So just
And
click
Moochies,
left,
what
right
is your
click at the left, get channel 2.
what is your weight?
I'm
can
at
just press
35 right now.
escape.
I've got some illuminations and
Oh, good
IR
question.
Just
What's your weight,
using
Bomb?
caps lock,
Roger.
just talk to me on the
What's
radio.
your
Just press I.
what radius have you got?
37.0.
5.5. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
that's
fully.
quite heavy. Yeah, that's quite heavy.
52.
Alright.
Brood, what's your
343
weight?
channel 2 for now.
36.4.
Ooh,
Uh,
okay.
Right.
Channel 4, right?
DQ, come
Make
fall in.
Right, so
343
we're a
channel 2 for
little,
now.
little heavy. but
You're
we'll
going to be in
okay.
front of Eagle. You'll see I'm with you. You're going to stick to me
Look
the
at that.
whole time. Stick with me.
What the
You and I are
fuck did I say to
Alpha. Behind you is
For Dragon 2, what's the order
uh,
of march for them?
Igor, that is
Order
the
of
rifleman,
march
and
for
Ramkat
them,
is the
they
grenadier.
can,
They are Bravo.
support the medic, I think. So they, yeah.
And once
they
you're
can- they
ready
can
and
just
squared away, you just take a
in
knee
formation, where are they?
with X,
right at the back.
so we know you're ready. Right, guys, your weights.
Look at
DQ,
that.
what's your weight?
2 is ready.
Roger.
DQ, what's your weight?
37.7.
Little heavy. What's okay for now? Ramkat, weight.
So one thing is, if you do
Okay,
take
Eagle.
casualties in one, we could fill those.
Yeah, that's also
Well-
true. Yeah. So you
well-
guys are
well, the
reservists
medic
slash medic
back them
up.
behind
Your weight?
security. So
Yeah.
they need a fire team dedicated to security.
We are a little heavier,
33.5.
Lucas, so if we're going to do a lot
Let's
of
go.
running, just bear that in mind.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Right, extra 1, 2, ready.
I was tracking like an ammo better.
Extra one squad ready.
okay, all right, everyone. I want you to do a 5-team wedge squad column traveling Overwatch to find maneuver area to the northeast.
What?
Was that English?
Okay, I think you said fire team wedge squad formation. Okay, so 1-1 you guys can lead, wedge left, 1-2 follow, wedge right.
Okay, sorry, in the direction?
Direction standby. You said fire
Northeast.
movement, which is northeast, I think. Yeah.
So
I
we're
mean,
going...
I-
Bearing
what-
075.
I mean, nothing I said is new to you, so I don't know why you
No,
guys
no,
are
no,
so
I just
confused.
didn't... it
No,
probably
it
sounded-
was a
sounded harsh.
whole bunch of information in
Okay.
condensed in
Okay.
a sentence.
Move.
Okay, northeast, wedge formation.
Yeah, 075.
Roger, come guys, let's go. Wedge, so...
Alternate your wedges, fire
Mark,
teams.
go to my right. Boom. Brood left, and then
think,
Henry left. Okay, left. Oh, no, sorry, AR to the right. Brood to the right.
We'll take position.
right.
I'll take it
We're
on the
gonna-
right, you take it on the left, and then Exila can be behind us.
Roger.
Okay, let's go.
That's it. Yeah.
Walking.
Right, we're going to go wedge left. So EQ, you're going to be on my right, Eagle on my left, and I'm cut on my right. Right, 1, 2, let's move.
Radio check. 5-5.
2, let's move.
Yeah. Okay, radio check on channel on 343.
5-5.
Okay, I also said traveling Overwatch, so that spacing is not good.
I'm just gonna hold, give him some space.
Moochies?
Yeah,
1, 2, let's move.
On my left. In line.
this is your left.
Line abreast with me, please. So I'm
I try to understand, is Dragon 2 supposed to be next to Dragon 112 on the column?
I would keep him right in the back as a separate movement with G5.
1, 2, slow jog.
Okay, so just Dragon 2 seems to be bunched up with 1-2.
Two, let's hold. They're just you and me. Where's Exiler gone?
Okay, actual, 1 actual.
He's
1-1.
right behind us.
Send over.
He's not.
Are we on the right
Oh.
heading for you? Let's shift it
Hey, coming.
075 over.
So this is where I wanted
Okay,
us to be spaced this way. Let's move. I want Moochies, I want
Okay,
you to
need
move up
10
with
more
me.
meter spacing between Henry and Naus, between the back of 1-2.
Not-
front
not
of
behind
one,
me,
but back
next
of
to
1,
me.
1 in front of 1-2.
3-1-2 is just going to hold a bit for spacing.
Okay, now it's 50 meters.
So
I'm
very
not really
fast
counting
spreader.
the squad leader that much because he's just lone guy, so you can, I'm not counting him as part of the gap.
There's a gap here.
Okay, 1 actual 1-1, we are 30 meters out over. Roger, once you arrive, set up security and confirm.
Copy out.
Okay, on me. Let's find go into the center.
Okay. Okay, looks at you. Sorry. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to just move up on with fine maneuver, but we're just gonna do a little bit more stuff with squad attack. Just have everyone here to be at ease.
1-1 at ease. 1 squad at ease.
Right, 1, 2 at ease.
Okay, 1-1 over here.
Until it's from up here by Phoenix.
Me.
Okay, so look, as or anything else, just would do a whole fire maneuver from start to finish to the standard area for south here. What are you gonna do?
We're going to find the enemy. To perform the triple Fs, right? Or 4 Fs.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so find the enemy, fix them, finish and follow through. Then once we've done that, secure the area and perform CNR.
Yeah, in a very broad nutshell, yes, that's correct. So into some detail.
Radio check, action light.
5-5.
Okay, come through the teleporter to fire maneuver.
Fine movement. Open.
Fire
Fire
maneuver.
maneuver open or ground? There is no fine maneuver open or ground. It's not fine movement, it's fine maneuver.
Okay. You see, you want to do CQC, Buckies.
Eh?
You want to do CQC.
Yeah, bush warfare. Yeah.
I mean, you in the CQC area. Okay, and then Sherman. Let me bring Sherman over here.
Yeah, for one apparent reason, I cannot access Dragon 1 crate, and I took a actual slot.
Yes, I am here.
Ah, okay.
Hey.
Oh, you're probably listening. Oh, yeah, probably listening from over there. That's why.
Yeah.
Hey, Buckies.
Okay.
Hello.
So we're just going to go in a bit more detail. So normally, I think, yeah, on my side, it's a little. I have also the names here. It's a little bit tricky for me to read. No, so just a normal procedure with squad attacks. Just got a bit more detail that might be useful. Normally, you have an objective rally point, and then you do a squad go firm. So I think the squad go firm always confuses people. So I think we'll just standard convention. You have 1-1 take 12 o'clock, 1-2 take 6 o'clock. Actually, the 6 o'clock 180-degree arc, 1-1 takes 90 arc to the front. That's pretty much it. And then the team leaders, if men gets taken a loose, like removed, they just make sure that they fill it in to make sure everyone's is there. And you usually trying to group them so the body pairs are kind of close to each other in that regard. It just helps with the CNR. So at the objective rally point, you normally then set up a 360 security. Then you normally have a understanding basically the ranger approach to squad attack, just to add on top of it. Then they head on to a rally point. Now the RP and rally point are usually a bit further apart, and for the person who goes to rally point, usually the squad, like the scout element, which would usually be the squad leader and a fire team leader, and he usually and usually takes from the base of fire element. He's going to take like the MG guy or whatever, and then they usually do a SIL, stop, look, and listen over there usually, and then they find a SNO, so it's like scout and observation point. Usually, and what that is basically, it's an area where you kind of observe the area. But one useful thing to do is, if you're busy preparing an attack, planning for attack, scouting for plan of attack, you want to maintain eyes on the target all the time. So this is not necessarily a base of fire area. This is just the best area to observe from, and this is usually where you just place an MG guy who just stays there, and he's going to be he's from the base of fire element. Eventually, the base of fire element will move up to him or close to him. And so the reason why is that while you're moving around scouting, planning, the enemy could change the position, people could move in or out or whatever. So it's nice to have a guy always have eyes on.
Yeah, sorry, Finny, just for the new guys, just open your map so you'll see it on the map.
M
for the map, yeah.
Yeah. So that's usually SNO. Now, when the scouting, usually team leader and some other guys scout, then what you want to do is ideally you want to do cloverleaf. So you don't want to walk from side to side and skyline yourself. You do what's called a cloverleaf pattern. You scout from back and forth, scout, and what you want to do, establish two things. You want to find the area that you're going to be the base of fire. So let's say that you then identify that this is going to be a base of fire. the one to the right, to the east of the SNO, for example, you decide that's going to be, and then you want to usually observe the where you're going to be attacking from. So you stand there and see, okay, this is a good place to attack from, and then you then identify the assault, the route that you're going to be assaulting from, and that's basically a good way of like preparing for an assault. And when you get to the end, when you get to once you finish through and all that, it's still shifting fire, lifting fire, and all that stuff. Once you get through to the end, the CNR thing in realistically, once you like make sure everyone's dead, and then you maintain security over there, you usually actually go into defensive posture until you leave, because you're expecting the enemy to counterattack. Otherwise, what the place you attacked is not no value of anyone. So that means they might want to take it back if it is something that you would have wanted to attack in the first place. So once you've taken that, Go Firm normally has 360 security. That's fine. And now the one thing though, the backpacks that you're likely going to leave back here, normally they send people to go back and fetch it or whatever. But that might be a bit time consuming for us. So I think it's a good idea to actually hold the objective. In terms of the backpacks, I mean, we can put backpack on chest and just carry it down there. Actually,
Jeez.
I don't know.
That's
Heavy. Well, actually, that's going to take a long time, because if you carry a backpack on your chest, it's actually not on your chest, it's on your knees. So you're forced to walk.
Yeah, I'm just wondering in that regard. Now, I think the people can probably just go back and fetch the backpacks, and then go back. Base of fire goes down, people go back, fetch the backpack, come back down. Be simple as that. Okay, so now in terms of all the steps, you guys can merge the ORP and the rally points to the same thing. I don't think it's too big a deal. So the rally point, security, and then you just do a scout. And I think it is a good idea to have an SNO position where you place just the MG guy from the base of fire element, just maintain eyes on the whole time to see any changes. And of course, Cloverleaf is always a very good tool so that you don't
Skyline.
Yeah. So the point is, when you're exposed to the enemy, you're never moving side to side. You're only moving backwards and forwards. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Because AI does spot movement more.
It's basically almost like a shimmy top.
Yeah.
Act like a groundhog, but don't be too scared of your own shadow.
Cool. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Any questions?
Where?
Oh, right down here, standard thing, and then we're going to do a bit more interesting one. Probably actually, yeah, we're going to actually. This is not going to simulate exactly what we're going to do. Also, this is going to be actually. I do want to time it in terms of I do want to time it. So you're gonna want to go and do your CNR nice and quick and properly. So let me just get the stopwatch out. Actually, from opening fire is when the time would start, and then you want to get it done nice and quick. So I'm just gonna time it and see the stopwatch. Actually, we'll see how it goes. Okay. So Lucasade, you guys, yeah. So this is probably good a rally point you have over here, and then you can begin to just remember with the SNO position. I could delete that. You can probably just take the fire team leader from like the base of fire team or whatever with you, or the assault team, whichever one you want, and the MG from the base of fire elements, and place him on the SNO so he maintains eyes on all the time.
Right.
Okay. So Lucasade, you can go ahead. Actually, yeah. So since we're starting properly, I'm just gonna get you guys into the position. So if you remember what I said, squad go firm.
All right, 1-1 on me. Lucas, we'll take north to east, correct? North to south at least. North to east, south.
1-2 with me. We're going to take
1-1
south to
me.
west, go firm.
1-1 on me.
Mujis, let's go
Face,
north to west.
south,
Let me
crouch,
see, we are
cover
there.
west.
I got waste.
Move out a little bit, DQ,
Bomb stay
forward,
with
so
me.
you just have spacing
I'm
out.
gonna move here.
We're covering 180-degree arc, east and west.
Rude.
I
Look
took
at the
actual
compass
slots,
and
but I'm
press
just.
it
I think
How
I'll
come
pretty
we
much
got-
just
we
buddy
got
up
the
with
okay.
one actual.
Okay,
Then you go hold south.
We're watching north to west.
Okay. Dragon to
Roger.
Isel. The Chalky.
Yeah.
Okay, you face a little bit more left.
Give me a second.
through
I'm
those
just
trees, watch those trees, okay?
starting a stream.
So they're pretty
Um,
much acting
okay.
as security for the medic and relief forces if we need to relieve casualties from main Dragon 1.
Sure, understood. Washaki, I'm here.
Shot. We're covering north to west. What's your role?
Also, one thing. Actually, we'll see what it looks like.
No,
on
just
the
normal
graph,
rifleman
actually.
slots.
Roger.
So I'm standing in the center. Yeah, I have a lot of people on the northwest, but I it's a bit confusing because we have Dragon 2. So I'll yeah, it's more or less good cover. Oh, Henry's a bit isolated. Remember, try and stay fairly closest to a buddy. So you kind of think of it less like a perfect circle and more like you have two people on like different corners.
Okay, Brood, get a little closer to Henry.
He doesn't bot.
That's good. That's good.
So for Dragon 2, I got that the if there's you said 180, and then it sounded like anybody who gets added takes then 90. So we just
I was only thinking taking away because normally people are taken away, not added. So it's a bit. I think what you do if you're an extra guy, just stay in the center and like do a little mini go film in the center and see where you might be useful or something like that.
Roger.
Okay.
Okay, Moochie's Bucky's on me.
Okay. Okay, guys.
Okay, because I'm looking at one. It looks like they're.
So, Moochie's, you continue watching.
Okay.
Northwest.
Okay, guys.
Let's stay in the
So
center.
I just add one more thing for this, and in terms of the backpacks. So maneuver whoever's maneuvering and assaulting,
Leave the backpacks with the assaulting element, obviously, and 84s because there's 84s are far more useful up here than down there. So obviously the base of fire element has the ammo they need to sustain the fire, and the maneuver element has the reduced weight they need to do fire and movement. Okay, look, Sadie, you can go ahead.
I just need to remember where the compound is. Am I correct in saying it's over there somewhere?
You know what? It's a great opportunity to practice the scouting.
Okay, all
It's
right.
just going to be live.
I've got an
Okay.
You can see the buildings, can't you?
The building, yes, there's a building, but that building isn't the one I'm
see that big
thinking
rock
of.
up there?
Okay.
I remember.
Now
if you go
what's the
left,
key
there's a good
again
starting
to
point.
see the names over a distance?
That's
Why?
Tango.
look where I'm looking. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
sorry, wrong place, wrong place.
Oh yeah.
Okay, over there, when you look down the hill, you'll see the buildings
So
right
it
at
is
the bottom.
that that compound there,
Yeah,
that big
yeah.
one. Okay. Well then,
Okay,
makes life
but don't be
easy.
don't be yelling now because live area now.
Okay, one notch above whisper.
Guys, one notch above the-
Bucky's, what's your radio?
123.
343.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, are we on 343 channel 1 or channel 2?
Channel 2.
Status bar.
I think
5% is one above whisper. Halfway is normal.
yeah. Try and not use it at all.
Above
So
normal
let's keep
and
1-1
fully sharp.
communicating on the 343. We
Maybe
should
about
all be close
25%.
enough to not need it.
25.
Fine, sounds good.
So you guys will be support. That means Nauru. Your team will be the Salters. Fuck, that's not Nauru.
Yeah.
Nauru, your team will be the Salters. So
1-2,
you guys will
okay.
need to be mobile. You guys will make use of the defilade on the left-hand side.
The
On
eastern
the
side,
on the
copy
map.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a better one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Myself and 1-1 will now move out to the left. We'll start scouting, probably from over here somewhere, wherever we can find it, and then we'll start reconning the area, and we'll let you know when it's clear for you to move down into that defilade.
Did you check channel 2?
Copy that. We're gonna
Yeah.
start prepping. We'll drop packs just behind this big rock.
Yeah, just,
Yeah,
just
just-
remember where they
just
are.
make-
You will need to pick them
Yeah,
up.
just make sure that I know where it is as well now, because I might need some. of your
0.
kit.
So we're gonna do it there.
Did you do a comp
Okay,
check?
but remember, that's the hill,
Yeah, I
eh,
got
so
you.
because quite a bit down the hill, alright.
All right. So it'll be pretty much there where DQ.
What do you
is.
think?
Look
Do you
out,
prefer to
angle
listen
is-
into the comms of the guys as they're moving, or shall we just switch to 3?
0. What I'll do is I'm gonna put a
Ah,
strobe
well,
on
listen
the
in.
back.
Perfect.
Always
again,
better
as
to
much
get
as
intel.
possible.
Yeah, and drop the AT as well. Eh?
Yeah, we'll go. Right.
Okay,
1-2
right.
on me.
Brood, where you at?
So Bucky's, we're gonna keep firm 360 around the
Gather
command
quickly.
element
Right,
and the
we're gonna be
medic.
the front assault team.
Mhm.
What I want you guys to do right here, we're almost where we are. Want you to drop packs. Make sure you've got all of your stuns on your body, as well as grenades. Leave smokes. You can have some smokes, but let's put on your body what you've got. Drop packs. DQ, drop your 84
Except
here as
that
well.
command element has left us.
Gonna put it here. Just make sure you put it slightly out of
Well, we'll just stay here. Watch the medic.
apart from each other, so that the other guys.
Who's
can
our
access
medic?
it.
Exiler.
That's me. Radio.
You've got a personal protection detail.
Fine, I've got one extra for you as well. I'm not sure if I can put it on my body though. Let me check.
Let's make sure that our voices are low, guys.
No.
Bucky's confirmed.
Remember to use ready for you walking away. Can't you use that well?
Yeah.
No, I've got
Is your voice low?
No, but one is in your pack that you're going to put down now. Oh, that's fine. You'll have two on you. That's fine. We're going to
No.
have base of fire from the top where they'll be fixing.
What's
That's
your voice
fine.
volume?
It's in one above whisper.
Roger.
Okay, so this is my first time AR.
Yeah, just remember don't reload. 200 rounds. So usually you want to reload to sure.
That will not be a problem.
Let's drop it back.
Bucky's, have you got an Android device?
Sorry?
Have you got an Android device?
Yeah.
Do you see where D1 is?
Where's your 84 in your pack?
Hold on.
120 from our position.
121 actual, make your way over to the left hand side where the mark is on the map. Bring your fire team over. Copy on the move.
Don't worry. I wanted us to send one guy there to watch their backs, but don't worry.
I can go there.
No, 2-1 is 1-2 is moving up. That's fine.
Right. 1-2 with me. Start moving. Let's move.
Okay, 1-1 on me. I'm coming back to you. Just move to me.
There I'm going. Oh, there's Bucky, sorry. Bomb, come to me. Who's with us? Henry, guys. Follow me, keep low, keep silent. We've already got the AR sighting on the enemy. There's bunkers down there. So we are going to we're going to take them out with the AR and specifically with the Henry, with your 40 mic. There's 250
So basically,
meters.
if they do
I
take
want
a
you to
casualty,
take out,
I'm going to
guys in the
ask
open,
Moochies
and
to
then
go
there's
in
a
as a
couple of
first
guys in the
replacement.
buildings,
If they
okay?
take a second one, we'll ask you to take care of that,
unless you get the command.
so that they
All
can
good.
continue pushing
Right.
and not have to be bogged down by
Food is
people
waiting and watching
needing to
for us.
patch.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I didn't
Yeah.
lose my buddy.
No, you want, okay, on me guys, let's go. Keep low, eh?
Actual 1-2 in position. Roger, 1-2, start moving covertly down towards the defilade. Advise when you are nearby on the left-hand bunker for
Look
assault.
at that.
Watch 1 will then begin their suppression from
Have you got an Android device?
Watch 1, over.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Well, stay low. Make sure that you approach it from the rear, not over this ridge line.
Yeah, I see there with Dragon 1 son, eh?
Yeah, but as I said, make sure you, yeah.
Somebody going with him.
2 on me. We're moving. Yeah, follow him, Buckies. Stay well back from the ridge and stay low.
1-1, 2-minute warning. I want you ready for fire, over.
Copy it.
Buckies. Okay, let's watch their backs. We just stay here. Okay, we've got friendlies right here. So they're all and friendlies this side of the rock as well. Moochies,
One actual 1-1.
don't crawl right up to them.
Right, we are in place.
Moochies.
You fire over.
Where there's movement on the left, bunker.
Understood. Once 1-2 is in position, I want you guys to
Moochies,
start firing
move away from them.
and bunker, and then shift
I
your
want
fire
you
towards
to
the center of the
take
compound
cover here
while
behind the
one
rock.
start from the left. Keep an eye on 1-2 as they make progress and shift
I
your
want you
fire
to
route
keep
accordingly. Over.
keep away from them, but cover their flanks and cover their rear, and
Okay,
stay
roger.
and stay hidden from that place there. Attacking flank.
We are in position there.
Okay,
1-1 engage.
let's
Over.
hide.
Engage, man.
Bucky, stay in the rear. Okay, boys, no point in staying quiet now. Let's keep well back. Buckies.
Okay, roger. I'm just here.
Roger. Okay, you watch those guys. Let me know if anybody goes down.
Yeah.
And Moochies is watching that team over there.
Right, Alpha set broken.
Buckies, will you? Watch out from getting too far forward. We need to stay up.
Alpha set moving to bunker.
Okay, 1-1 moving fire.
Sorry, Overwatch move fire left.
Moving fire.
Correct. Fire right.
Fire right.
Side key infantry, broken building beyond the truck, so engage an enemy over.
Anybody down over here?
No.
Where's Lucas at?
I'm out here, man.
Has nobody called for reinforcements yet?
Nothing yet. Are they down?
Oh, yeah, the team pushing the left side bunker has the casualty. Buckies, move up to the move up to the east. Take Exiler with you.
Okay.
And get into that trench. And then reinforce one. Bucky's there. If you push further south, that first bunker. There are friendlies on the wall towards you. Be aware.
Yeah, I've seen things. 1211, if you're taking fire from any specific area, just let us know. Once friendlies arrive and your casualties been attended to by the medical, I want you guys to smoke the forward area and ground and start clearing the compound from the left over.
Watch out! Fire to the right.
Oh.
They are firing at something.
I know they keep pressing it bunker, but I think it's just that suppressing.
Oh, okay.
Read over.
One actual 1-1, can use an eye rifle over.
Affirmative over.
Roger.
Are they going to put up an IR flare or are they asking for one?
They're asking for one. They're asking if they can put one up.
122 RCG, read over.
That is not an IR flare.
One two, this is actual coming over.
This is a reinforcement, Lucasade. I'm listening into, they're busy formulating a plan.
Roger.
How's it going, Moochies?
So good.
We're just stuck in the back, watching, looking after the sheep.
Yep.
So just be aware that if there's somebody who flanks from that
Oh
side,
yeah.
whatever.
Watching the skies, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Second IR up.
I don't see any movement there either. there they go.
We are proceeding on objective.
Roger, 1-1 will shift their fire accordingly. Remain cautious out.
Okay, guys, move your fire left of the windmill. Oh, everything right to the windmill. Put a flare up for us.
IR in there.
Actual?
Yep.
Permission to move up to Exala. He's all alone there by the left bunker.
Well, I'm fairly certain there's an entire fire team there somewhere because I've only seen 2 members cross and I don't know how that's possible. So there must be at least, unless they're all down, which makes no sense. I do see
Who's pushing
Exala,
in?
I
Is
think
that-
that's him.
He-
Exala
he-
is with
he-
Nawu, but I don't see anyone else there. But if you want to take your fire team and go down, you're more than welcome to for fire support.
Oh. Sounds like heavy fire in the buildings.
This is a forward team. We've been ambushed from the building light. 1 times casualty. I'm hit as well. Need assistance.
Roger. Okay, Muchis, let's go.
for it.
D2 en route. Come, Muchis.
Don't come at the back of the building. The guy's got a drop on us.
Okay, 1-1, we unfortunately don't have eyes.
You would not have eyes. Just keep the front
Let's
of the
go.
building covered for now.
And then let's put our backpacks down here.
Medic approaching. Medic, wait.
Let's put our backpacks down here.
Can we come in from
Yeah.
the front?
Have you got another
Wait.
You good?
Alright, let's go.
Got
Yep.
it.
IR in there.
Are the grenades you're firing labeled IR? Yeah, they are. If you take off night vision, you can see it's IR.
Oh, it shouldn't be visible if you take off night vision. That's the whole idea of IR.
Yeah, but
Have a medic down. We need some assistance on the push. We got 3 times casualties. Medic down as well.
This is D2. We're moving up to the leftmost bunker.
One actual 1 to FTL is up again. I'm going to move in towards Bucky's.
Okay, left hand side of building.
That area secure. Once everyone is stabilized and the medic is up, you can proceed with clearing the compound over.
Guys, we're taking casualties. Can we get suppressive
Okay,
fire
Muchis.
up? Which is got another casualty.
Yep.
Head that way. I'm behind you. Let's start peeking there towards the gunfire. Let's use this as a base of fire.
1211, we're firing at the middle building. Confirm that is where you're taking fire from, over.
So, we take fire from inside the building as well as the back of the building.
Confirm the middle building, over.
Confirm middle building, but we also have friendlies in middle building.
Roger, we will not fire in that building, over.
Okay, hold security, guys. Hold security. Hold security.
Okay, I see friendlies over there. Bucky's is over there. Reducing my voice volume. Okay, move up to Bucky's over there.
1 to Alpha Bravo, are you guys just close to us now? Can you hear us? Eagle, DQ, are you guys up?
Just wait one, I'll give you a short CNR right now. Wait one.
Break 1 2, actual, I have eyes on your 2 members. They are up. Negative 1 just went down. He's administering body aid in the middle of the middle bunker, over.
Okay, I'm holding here. Watching that window.
We just check this building first. We need to clear out this building first.
Yeah, I've got it.
Sharky,
Yeah, I'm watching that window.
just have a look at Exila, please. He's treated me and now we're pushing front window.
Muchis, watch that corner. Continue
No,
watching.
we need to check the Exila, hey?
Where is he?
Just around the corner there.
Under fire!
We need suppressive suppressive fire, middle building, please. Middle building, suppressive fire.
Firing at middle building.
Taking fire!
Got him. He's down.
1-1, infantry pro.
I hear somebody in that. Muchis, are you up? Oh, here's Exana.
Copy 1-2, ready.
Exana got you. Elastic bandage.
Are you bandaging or are you ready?
I am shot in the head and chest. I'm bleeding out, but I'll be okay for now. Bandaging.
Zala, you good?
Alright, I'm good. Where are you, Buckies?
Right here.
Medic is up.
Come to me.
Okay.
Muchis, I'm with you.
Roger. There's a hostile right in front of this building.
Let me have a look at you.
Okay. I just need stitching and.
Guys at the stream, we're going to start pushing this building from the left. Muchis, peek into this window over here that I'm pointing at.
Where's my...
He's outside the window.
Check for guys prone there.
Actually, I want you guys to start moving down towards the left-hand bunker. Let's move in buddy pairs. Once you have arrived at the left bunker, you will use it as your base of fire. Over.
There's one man down in here. He seems to be completely dead.
Actual 1-2, we are at staged at the silo on the right. Penta building is clear.
Roger that.
Okay, let's move back to the front.
Maintain security on the western front. Once 1-1 arrive at your location, I will cover the east, and then we will perform an assault.
Okay, Bucky.
Did you guys check the casualty at the back there?
A friendly.
Aye. Which casualty? So, a hostile.
Right here.
Is that a friendly?
Ramkat.
For a while, but there was at least 2,
Where's him?
3
What's his status?
tangos in there. Understood. Once the squad is consolidated back in the main compound, we will set up as a fire and assault on that. Over.
Yeah, he's dead.
Copy.
Right, 1-2 securing this bunker here.
This is 2. We've got 1 casualty on the left house. 1 KIA.
Alright, let me make a bottle bag out of him.
I want you to quickly run around and
so.
give me a sit rep on not just your team, but 1-2 as a whole. How many casualties have we got in general? And
Sharky, do you want me to still carry on with them? Because they all know up except Ramkat. I can still fill in as a reinforcement.
Yeah, FM. So let's go and assist them. Muchis.
Yeah.
Roger 2, we're moving. So 2's all up. We've got 1 casualty in another team. Not sure which.
No.
1 actual, 1-2, we've got 2 casualties. Alpha is up, Bravo is down.
Okay, no, I can join you.
Who's this?
This is D5 confirming Ramkat KIA.
Understood. Want to await 1-1 to occupy left, and then get reinforcements from Dragon 2, and then we will probably execute the...
Come, Muchis. Let's back him up.
Then call the area secure. Over.
Check your still
I've
on
got
West Bunker.
Igor also KIA. Here's the guy still in here.
Far bunker, we do not have eyes on the western.
Taking fire!
Affirmative. We will move into the center compound first before we
Did you kill the guy there, Muchis?
They will not assault yet.
Yeah, I just double tapped him. No, not yet.
Who's
I don't
this?
think I killed that.
Who's
There's
this
a
guy?
inside.
There's somebody lying there. Move up there. Looks like a friendly.
Yeah, it's Bucky's. Probably hit by somebody inside this building.
In fact, 1-1 if able, make your way towards the center bunker, occupy that for security, over.
Roger, moving to the center bunker.
There's also contact, check his hit, check his hit.
Channel switched.
Hey, DQ. I'm listening. All right, guys. I think we're gonna hold here. Just get eyes on go around this wreck.
Zero.
Eyes on that other bunker.
0.
Yo,
This tower is hot.
is there
First,
someone up there?
yeah, first clear it.
Okay, Roger, we're gonna do that. Brood, can you come with me? Okay.
Okay, but he's giving you some blood and
Just
I'm gonna
reloading. We're gonna take this.
stabilize you.
We're gonna clear this tower. All right.
Dragon actually, this is Ramkat where we are back at base. To reinforcement.
Hey, Brood,
Roger, Rumcut, stand by for reinsertion
okay,
out.
let's go. Excited, don't move there. Okay, just get him out the way. Yeah.
Occupy the tower and maintain a fire.
Have you got a flash on you?
Negative.
Okay, stand by. Henry, yeah, bring your flash, please.
Flash ready?
Flash for us.
Reinforcements, you are cleared to move out from base bearing 075, await at start point, over.
Henry, have you got another flash for the stairs?
Yes, I do.
Okay, give us a flash, please.
Out.
Hey boys.
Oh.
Hello,
Totally.
Bucky.
How's it?
I thought you were Bucky's.
Nope.
You also get hit.
Yeah, Bucky's died in front of me, and I was trying to see who the fuck shot him, and then I got shot as well. I spotted the guy who took me out just before. But he was lying prone in the grass, there was nothing much we could do. Bastard.
So I got taken out behind the half cover, and guess it was saved DQ's life.
Oh, you see, Bucky's just used the bloody teleporter, he just appeared.
Ah, okay.
We should have just used the bloody teleport. Actual, this is 3 times reinforcements back at the teleportation crate. Hey, Sherman. Actual, go for reinforcements. I can't hear anything. Shocky, comms check. Can you guys hear me on the radio?
No, we didn't hear you now.
On what channel are you? 343?
Yeah, Shaka, I heard you.
Should be 2.
Yeah. How's it, boys? Ramkat, Buckies.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Moochies? Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Can hear you now.
Buckies, I can't hear you. What the fuck? Maybe my TeamSpeak crashed.
Yeah, just reset. Yeah.
I can hear you.
Can you guys hear Buckies?
Yeah.
We can hear him, yeah.
I can't hear him. I can't hear Moochies either. Let me just stop my TeamSpeak.
I can hear you.
Disconnected. Connected.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah.
Hey, that's better.
Yeah. Can you hear me, Shaki?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah. So when that guy got you, my weapon jammed when I was shooting him.
No.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Like I don't know what happened.
And he shot you as well?
Yeah.
Yes, Buckies, I saw you drop before me, and I knew where the shots came from, and I was looking for the fucking guy, but he was prone in the grass. The moment that I saw something turn, I started shooting at him, but he dropped me just before. And then, I don't know where Exilo was, but we all bled out.
So that guy in the grass got us all.
Yeah, you know, I had the engagement because Ramkat, you went down, right? And I had a engagement with that guy, and I'm pretty sure I fucking killed him. And
he shot me.
And what even confirmed it more is that as soon as I peeled back to go to Exiler, Sharky and Moochies rocked up and they cleared the back of the house.
Oh, okay.
No, but this guy was behind the tower.
Yeah, I think he
on the
faced
right,
through the wall or something.
on the right rear.
No, I streamed this. You must see this. He was actually behind the house, prone. The exact same house that I was engaging. Lobbed 2 fucking grenades, and magically he was just there. So
the guy who took me out was lying prone behind that little bunker, just behind the tower.
Same. That's the same guy who
Oh,
got me.
no, that's another guy.
okay, no, there was another guy.
Yeah, no, I know the guy. You killed him, Buckies, I think. Because I saw a dead guy next to you.
Yeah, he was at the middle White
I heard
House.
I heard voices from the tower, so I started. It didn't sound as if it was in the tower, but I started creeping around like this, very slow. And then the guy was lying in the freaking grass. With you couldn't see him.
But area secure. We are waiting further orders.
Yeah.
Roger, just add how many KIA?
2 KIA, as well as the entirety of Dragon 2, I believe.
Yeah.
Over.
Correction, D5 report 3 KI.
I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reinforcements.
Affirmative. So my final count is 2 from 1, 2, and I believe it's 3 or 4 from Dragon 2. Over.
There's 1 all up.
1 all up. 1, 2, 2 men down. Over.
Roger. Okay. I think what we'll do is actually checking. Oh yes. Looks like okay. Wait, what? Okay, so now with DQ, did they give a report on the ammunition status without the backpacks? Over?
They did, but they said they would raid anyway, so...
Okay, well anyway, okay guys, so, Index, come back to the spot.
Roger out.
Back to the start.
1112 end X, so let's make our way back to the top of the hill, over. Okay, 11 copy out.
12 copies out.
Okay, but but I liked what we did there, although it didn't work out, was to go and support the teams who had lost members. It was a little chaotic.
Igor.
Yo.
You were twice there, hey?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
AR.
You take AR, you do IC, you know that, right?
Now I do.
Okay.
Well, before we started, I told Nahu, listen, this is the first time I'm doing AR, so yeah, dumb shit should be expected.
So you are correct. Usually your FTLs are quite senior, and your next most senior person takes AR, so that they can back up the FTL, and you're then grenadier and then rifleman.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why Igor, when I got there, I didn't mean to intervene into your leadership, but I saw that I gave you the chance to assess the situation, and then I took over some leadership just to guide you a little bit.
No, that's completely fine. The other thing I saw, I wanted to storm the
Alright, guys,
compound
stand
on
easy.
the left, not the one on the right that you went to. I thought we're going to the compound on the left.
Well, it's one compound. You mean the big main one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one compound.
So where's the 2 that I didn't find?
2 what?
The 2 dead guys. Because there's 3 body bags.
Out there.
I still want to know how you and Shocky
Over
died,
the
Buckies.
rainbow.
So
No,
Shocky and Buckies, how did you guys die exactly right next to each other? Did Shocky take a bullet through the head and hit Buckies, or what?
No, so there was one enemy that was shooting at Nahu at the back of the white building, the one I was grenading. That's the same guy that was shooting Ramkat and killed Ramkat. And he was prone like a little mofo around the building. So eventually, when I didn't get any sort of fire back from him, we proceeded to clear the building with a building clearance. And when we got to the water tower, or the windmill, Narwood took direct fire from the enemy behind the building. So I aggressively pushed him because I was just getting hurtful for him, to be honest.
Okay, so so I'm just gonna recap just to be clear. Actually, I don't need to delete the lines. So in terms of what happened, so you guys basically you established Overwatch, basically base of fire Overwatch 1 and your SNO position, right?
Oh, SNO was not the same, but it was the opposite side of the rock. I didn't want to draw attention to the surveillance by being shot at.
Okay, well, I mean, the original person that you leave is kind of like the SNO position because, whatever, it's probably semantics. Okay, so then you assaulted, then Dragon 1-1 went down. Then we shot at them first, but base of fire was positioned and fixed the enemy. They were then assaulted a bit through over the open into the bunker on this side. They took the first casualty right in front of the bunker. They halted for a while, brought up medic, treated its border replacement. Then they ran across to the compound, took another casualty on one side. Then they brought in. I think then they were continuing to push a little bit more on the right side. Took a few more casualties. More reinforcements came in. You then pushed through a bit forward. You then took some casualties. Inside the area. And then Bucky's, you're pushing down further into the compound. Bucky's got shot over there along with Ramcat from the guy at the back. Then you then pushed the one which was also brought down at that point was assaulted the clock, the windmill tower, and then took 2 casualties on top of the windmill, and then once they were treated, then the remaining, you formed a fire team before they were finished treating, which is good. Assaulted the final bunker, then you moved back and did CNR, right?
Correct.
That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd say in terms of good things that went well, good initial fixing, good base of fire element and maneuver element communication, and good CNR, I would say. I mean, did the job of securing, and it's always a good CNR when you see the team leaders move up at the same time to the squad leader to give a report on the statuses. So, anyone else wants to add anything else on what went well?
I kind of like having Dragon 2 in reserve to be able to move up and bolster the 1-1 and 1-2 as they were assaulting, to not be too static for casualties.
One thing that I do want to add for what went well is everybody's still got their A game on the medical by tourniqueting either the person who's down or themselves on the limbs.
Okay, good buddy aid. Okay, so
Succession of command was also good. So obviously when Noah went down in BNFTO, he was relieved. I was aware of the situation immediately by his 2RC.
Well,
and the
I mean,
plan was then formulated around it.
His 2IC, I mean, his 2IC initially was like, no, fine.
Not me, not me.
Don't throw the ball to me. Don't throw it.
Bucky's was like putting his arm over his shoulders, like, it's okay, you can do it.
Fine, you'll be fine.
The enemy's just killing us. Nothing serious.
Oh, that was funny.
Okay, so I would say one thing that was kind of the plan. I think once the team leader for 1-1 went down, then they stopped for a while, and I know it didn't seem like the other guys knew what was going on. So I'd probably say that
I think
that TL casualty.
I think that's by definition, if the FTL is the one who goes down, it's very. We didn't get that comms. Basically, I spotted the casualty from back here and informed Lucasade. Nobody advised that the FTL had gone down.
Yeah, no, I am talking about the guys down there. I'm not really not about the team communication going back. So lack of group. I would probably say lack of group planning, as in there wasn't really a way we go with the team leaders and then discuss what happens, and then the team leaders tell everyone else what the plan is before moving down. So you didn't have that session, I would say. Is that correct?
Nope.
So
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So that means that not everyone was on the same page. So, okay. So then I would say the other thing is, I think you needed more men a maneuver element. SL recommended. So SLs usually go with the assaulting element, because then in a situation like that where things get all confusing and mucky, that it's better for the squad to be down there directing rather than up here like radioing in and trying to see what's going on and stuff. And also to have a bit more men. So I mean, it's better to have the like the fifth man down there than up here. But I think a few more men, so that there's less delays with the momentum not stopping immediately. Maneuver. So other thing is maneuver team. It's going to sound more like lessons learned actually. Maneuver team doing fire and movement over exposed. Yes, when you're doing fire and maneuver over the ground 1-2 initially, you guys were moving on top of the gully and doing fire movement along the top of the ground down towards the bunker. So what was that?
Yeah, we were just going for a straight line to the bunker. I didn't consider going through the terrain.
Fire and movement. Remember, fire and movement is only done when you absolutely have to do it, and there's no need to. When you're moving towards an enemy that's shooting at you, then you don't want to do that unless you have to cover the last bit of ground. So you want to, if there's low ground next to you, just use your low ground.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's not it. Okay. Now clear your immediate vicinity before treating. So I am worried. I mean, there's an enemy over there, but if there's an enemy on the other side of the wall, they can just lob a grenade over the wall, for example, like through the bunker. That doesn't seem like a good idea to do a treatment.
No, you would first clear it or take them away from the danger.
Yeah, either those two. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, you can take do a treatment that doesn't take more than like 5 seconds. So just tourniquet and move on.
The funny thing is, and I think you can also add another one to your bullet point of what went wrong, is I treated the enemy casualty thinking it was Arma.
Yeah, I'm busy dying, and I can see you treating the guy next to me.
Yeah. Okay, and then not double tapping enemies. So that is 1-2 in the first bunker. You guys said clear, and there's still an enemy. You're lucky he bled to death. He didn't wake up, although he shot you. Otherwise, he would have shot you in the back. Literally lost an entire squad before from that. So I'd say more of a lessons learned. Skipping down just so I have it. Tourniquet down friendlies and move on. So that's just a thing over there. I could just jump back to wrong. Oh yes. Now this is more Bucky's when you start taking charge, and so not doing fire and movement when moving between bunker and known enemy entrenched position nearby over open ground. So when you're moving from that leftmost bunker to the area, you just kind of ran across. So it's fortunate there wasn't any enemies over observing you, but fire and movement that's actually the ideal place for fire and movement.
Okay.
Because then I would have taken another casualty. I'd probably recommend. I have the way I wrote this down. I should probably I could put it down so it makes more sense. So clear your. Let me just move that down there. Whatever. Messy order. Clear frontal part of buildings first. That is better Overwatch. I'd probably more of recommendations. I don't know if you guys think so. You want to clear the frontal part of the buildings that Overwatch actually is observing rather than the back. So like Bucky's and Ramcat.
Ramcat.
Yeah, Bucky's and Ramcat.
And
you were with them. No, I'm talking about earlier on. You were still up here.
Okay.
So you guys were, for example, clearing left around the building, and you got suppressed by an enemy, and there wasn't anything to help with. So I'd probably recommend, clearing in areas where you have a bit more support. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I also heard a request for suppression, but there was no further direction about where that suppression should take place. What are we?
Yes, I actually wanted to add on that because I believe there was a conflict because Bucky's requested suppression onto a building, and then 2 seconds later he confirmed that there were friendlies within that same building. So he wanted suppression on blue on blue, basically. And then one correctly identified
we had
that
eyes
and did
on
not fire on it.
eyes on own forces moving there, so we didn't suppress at that moment.
So if you guys look down at the compound, right, where the enemy was, they were shooting and killing us. He was in the rubble before the white building, behind the bunker.
Oh, okay.
And we had friendly forces at the bunker being shot at. So I was mindful enough that your line of path, you would shoot literally at our friendlies or in the general vicinities. But I was hoping that the enemy was kind enough to show his head, so you guys can literally just shoot over the friendlies, that the friendlies are in a safe zone-ish, that the bullet drop isn't going to be hitting them.
Because what happened, there was an enemy this side of the bunker facing us, right next to a friendly, and we thought we're both friendlies until the friendly started firing on us. So we had to take him out.
Yeah, okay.
So
I did not see that.
Yeah, you wouldn't have. It was right to the side of the bunker.
Okay, so it's now I know that it was quite difficult at night. Although the NVs when I set it up myself was actually not as bad as I thought. So you can actually see details, except maybe for one when you're clearing the top of there.
I was taken out by a guy who was lying prone that we just couldn't see, even though we were slowly peeking.
Yeah,
which is in me at the back of that tower. There was a guy lying prone in the bunker there.
Yeah, I know it's tricky. So yeah, stuff like that is going to happen. But then what I'm going to add here, in terms of what we learned, I disagree. So clear each new part of a compound as a whole fire team, or like the whole team. Use frags and flashes if well entrenched. So you want to systematically like flag, flash uncleared areas and clear it as a team. So let me just a second point to reiterate what I mean. Clear each new part of a compound as a whole. Oh wait, same one. I'm doing some weird macro thing to not have to use mouse button 5, but it's not working. Clear one thing at a time as a team, not as a time, as a team deliberately. Don't have small independent teams running around. So that's like, for example, Shucky, you and Muchi's independent team running around, you got shot, and then no one knew you were there.
No, we were trying to keep up with Bucky's. We were moving with it as a team.
Okay, well, it's another thing, but it was Bucky's. No, I wouldn't say so, because when you went down, then like, first of all, Bucky was already down, and then you went down there, and nobody else
Bucky's, no.
knew.
Bucky's went down straight
called
right in
out,
front of
I
me.
called it.
I saw
Yeah.
Bucky's go down, and then I moved to check what was
Okay,
firing on him.
Okay, so you guys are not talking in the same place. He's talking about on the initial when we came back to the front.
No. I know. I'm not. I actually not. I'm talking about what Shaki means. Like I'm talking about the situation where Shaki was talking about.
Yeah, so we were right there, following Bucky's, and cleared that building with some for the second time, and then they started moving in that direction up in the middle, and he went down right in front of me. So so me and Muchis was still behind me, so we were moving. We could hear an enemy talking towards the right. So I started peeking the right, and to try and clear around Bucky's before we treated him. And then there was an enemy that lay prone, and just as I saw him and started firing on him, he dropped me, and he dropped Muchis behind me.
Now, this is not also necessarily criticism of you specifically, because it's more of a group thing. So, how come no one knew you were down there when you died?
I called it out actually. When he got hit, I called it out, and then I went to flank around to get the guy. But when I got to him and then I fired one round, my weapon jammed, and then I couldn't do anything because I was dead.
Was it Exiler? Yeah, Exiler. So, so when you went down there, did you know that they were there before you went
I had absolutely no idea that they were there, and I also didn't realize Muchis was missing when he went missing.
Okay.
The only guy I knew about was the guy in the front of that windmill who was lying unconscious.
Okay. So, and Luke, did you know about like Shaki and Muchis?
Absolutely not. The first time I knew about Dragon 2 being casualties was when Mooch's reported back from base, at which point I tried to reach 2 actual and I got nothing back.
Okay, 1-1 FTL. Who's 1-1 FTL again?
So how would you have liked the casualty to report that we were down?
I'm not going to say it's not directed at you. This is a team thing. Hold on. 1-1 again? Who?
0. I was 1-1, but I was base of fire. So
at the time you were still up here.
Yeah.
Okay. 1-2. Who was 1-2 actual?
Those
now, did you know about Shaki and Muchis?
No, but I was probably unconscious at the time.
Okay, who was the?
I was down twice.
Who was the AR again? It was
Igor. That's Igor.
Igor. Oh, Igor. Did you? Were you? No, you weren't the one. It was Ramkat who was shot. Were you still up there, or were you dead already?
I was dead already.
Okay.
So when you're asking that, Phoenix, I mentioned it several times over the radio that D2 was busy supporting, that we were in the compound there, and that we were proceeding to clear with 1-1 and 1-2. So when you say who knew that we were down there, are you talking about down there at the compound or down there by the
building
by the tower?
Where you got shot?
We had just moved there.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my point, and it's not directed at you. I mean, obviously directed at everyone, but I'm saying it's not necessarily your fault. What I'm saying is what I said on that point over there. Clear one thing at a time as a team deliberately. Don't use small independent teams running around. So what I mean by that, you need to communicate on the net so everyone knows which building is cleared, which building is being cleared at a time, one area at a time. That's one reason why I like having SL up in front to direct that. So you're saying a building 2 is being cleared now, Okay, and then everyone knows which areas to focus on. So what was happening is people were stacking up to the windmill, and then some people were being shot from the side, and then people were attacking behind the building. More people were shot over there, and then there was some regrouping. So it was all quite confusing and not very deliberate, and not necessarily as a team. I know it's difficult to form it as a team when you guys are taking casualties all over, but what I'm saying is don't try and spread around too much. Try and just focus. Try the team leaders always need to be knowing what current building is currently being cleared, and you guys all need to be on the same page on that.
Slow and deliberate.
Sense? Yes.
One thing that I would have done in this scenario, if I was in an FTL or SL position, is to reconsolidate it on a rally point, and I would have made the bunker the rally point to reposition and reattack, because clearly we were being surrounded from the opposition.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's good because I as long as it's all stays together. Okay. So hopefully that all kind of made sense. The fire and movement wasn't always as ideal. So I think what we'll do, you guys, just see how many of the are the. I forget we have time for this. Okay. Oh, well, this person even more time. Okay. So guys, there's a resupply crates. Quickly resupply over there.
Okay, 1-1 on me. Let's go resupply.
What 1-2 with me?
2, we're all resupplied because we respawn.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
1-2,
So-
let's grab our packs where we dropped them.
Were you very close to me when you went down, or did you also
no,
because Bucky's was like where Lucas at is from me, and I started.
So
then-
I don't even know where Butcher's body
so
is, to be honest.
when
I
you
only
went
found you
down,
and Bucky's.
when you went down, I saw where he was, so I went around on the other side, like somewhere over here. And then when I picked out to shoot at him, my weapon jammed.
Oh, so you went around the other side.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
You guys don't have an AR with you guys, do you?
No, we don't.
Okay. Because I would have said in hindsight, I should have put you guys as base of fire, and then one squad could have acted as 2 independent fire teams, and cohesion would have been much better that way. But if you guys don't have an AR,
or we could have just moved upwards 1-1 as
honestly,
a bigger
I
fire team.
completely forgot about you guys. And then when you're like, "Hey, I'm here. What do you want us to do?" I was like, "Oh fuck, hang on." Yeah, just chill for a bit. And then when I heard they started taking casualties, I was like, "Okay, cool. Just go."
Shot. No, it would have worked well, but Bucky's was quite aggressive in his pushes, so I was trying to back him up, and then when he dropped right in front of me, we were like, holy shit, there's somebody else around here. And I started peeking, and I was like, I'm sure he got shot from the right here somewhere, but you
I'm
just
back,
couldn't
sorry.
see that.
Didn't get what we're doing.
You couldn't see that resupply. Yeah.
If you need.
So we all just hold, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Zero, do you have a can?
Do I have?
One can.
I didn't take a can for you.
Okay, you can take one from me.
Okay, alright.
If
I've
you
got
want.
2 spares as well, huh?
Maybe I could put one back.
Put 2 back.
Got it.
Bucky's?
Nah, I'm 36. Man.
Yes,
That's fine.
I'm here.
Okay, so, okay, guys. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna quickly just run through. I'm gonna do fire and movement open, just once for each fire team. We're gonna do 1-1 first, and while that 1-1's doing it, then we'll just quickly have them do the more CQC house, and then Bucky's there. Actually, you know what? I think I'll go. You know what? Actually, not necessarily Bucky's. Let me see how Sherman's doing. Oh, he's late.
Appearing on the map.
I see a windmill.
Do you see blue?
Yes.
Yeah, I see blue.
Okay, I'll mark the others accordingly. Just give me a moment.
Okay. How many people in 1-2 again?
Guys, just reloading.
4. Oh, 4 people. Is that so? That's Bucky's, Muchi's, Shaki, and who else?
No, we're 2.
It was just
Oh,
three of us.
sorry. Dragon 2. Sorry.
Dragon 2 is 3 people.
And then Exile would probably make a 4th person there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we're gonna use a teleporter, and Okay, so the main meeting point is actually going to be CQC area, but 1-1 you're going straight to fire and movement open, and then 0 you know how to do the thing. Just do a run with your team over there.
Okay, right. Fire movement
Cool.
open.
And then everyone else CQC.
Okay, fire movement open, guys.
That's
Where's
CQC.
Bomb? Do you know how to use this?
CQC.
Yeah, I think so.
CQC
Where
is
we
going.
going?
Hey, Buckies.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 on me. Just make a line in front of me.
Okay, so just so the new guys, no, actually, I'll just see what's going on with the other ones.
Oh, it's actually not that bad without night vision.
No, it's cock.
Okay, guys? What's the verbal equivalent of the rally up signal?
The verbal equivalent of
rally up.
Stack up.
Yes, there you go. Stack up. What's the verbal equivalent of the stack commander tapping the front guy's shoulder?
Ready.
Flash.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
Sorry, ready.
It's make entry. What's the verbal equivalent of the third and fourth man tapping the shoulders of the people in front of them?
Ready.
Ready.
Yes, ready or set, but either way is fine. It's fine. Stack commander is telling the first man when to actually make entry. What's the verbal equivalent of the of the freeze symbol, freeze hand signal?
Flash.
Freeze.
Ready.
Flash.
Yeah. Ideally it's support flash, but flash is fine. Good. Okay, so that's pretty much the verbal equivalents. So you guys can do it either way. Okay, so we're gonna do it kind of quickly, and then you guys can watch, or maybe not necessarily watch. So 1-2, I want you guys to the front, the one to my left, the rightmost area. You guys can go ahead and.
What's that?
1-2 with me.
I didn't hear the last bit.
No, Sam.
He said the rightmost, and then it just ran off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I think we're the rightmost one. 1-2. You're going to be doing this area first. Let me know when you're ready, and then we will spawn targets.
Wait, am I at the wrong place?
Okay,
in
Moochies.
front of me.
Are we gonna? Do you prefer full silent or?
With who was I supposed to be?
Yeah, full silent.
Dragon
2-1. 2-1.
Exile on me.
So that's at the fire movement.
Yeah,
forest,
yeah,
eh?
yeah, on me. No, here with me, on me.
Gotcha.
Sorry, for the benefit of DQ, so just one more thing. Okay, so actually, Dragon 2, you go ahead and do it first, and then Dragon 1, 2 can watch because they have a new guy here. Also, you're leaning up to the right all the time. Yeah, to the left, I mean.
Okay. Okay,
so
boys.
Dragon 2, go ahead and do a clearance of that.
So we're gonna clear that area. Roger.
Sorry, the front one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
one over here.
everybody, hey, all Buckies, wait.
You need to just increase your volume. I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, so stand closer to me, because I'm doing that on purpose. So we don't want to alert the enemies, and we're gonna go full silent, right? All right.
It's not live yet.
Okay, let's go. I want Moochie's Buckies. You're gonna go in front, Exiler. You're gonna be 3. Move with me.
Watch the hands as well.
Buckies, come back here.
And signals. You want to go stand where Sherman or where Phoenix is standing?
Are you all? Do we need to make ourselves participants?
No. This is a simple thing. Doesn't have that. Okay, let me know when your teams are ready, and then and you can go ahead. Are you ready?
Yeah, Buckies, you can take point. Which is second man? Right, let's go. Move up, Boxala, you look inside. What do you see?
Clear.
Move up to the corner, Xala. Peek.
Okay. I think we'll all seems to be coming out. Everyone, everyone, just listen up. Okay. When you guys are done, you can go back to CQC. When you come back, you can come to CQC. Okay. So just so good. So one thing though, did Bucky, did you give the hand signals for set and restore form up and stack up and support flash?
Yeah,
so I did that.
Oh, okay, he did. Okay. So just to be clear, so this one, did I even make a hand signal? No, I probably don't have a gun. Okay, anyway, so Bucky's just do this. There we go. So that is stack up, means everyone forms up behind him, forms a stack, and then support flash. Support flash means he wants a flashbang. The stack command, the stack commander, just second man, then taps him on the shoulder after his last command to tell him that he's ready to proceed, to basically make entry. Then Bucky's opens the door. Then he throws a flashbang because he asked for it. And then once the flash goes, then they go inside. The Bucky's goes left. He only stops at this corner. I think you might have gone to the far corner, but you stop at this corner. Ideally, what you want to go in the opposite side, the door opens, so that you have the door itself on your back when you come inside. So Bucky's goes left here, and then we have the second man going inside, going right. Now, one thing you guys did miss is, that's unfortunate. One thing you guys did miss is you had the I think the third man. So I think who was the third man? Was Shocky.
Xala.
Me.
Xala. So Xala, you want to move up and you want to look into the area to see if anyone needs help.
Oh, okay.
Just peek into the doorway.
I was just scared because I saw shots coming out of the door.
Okay. Well, you might want to be able to help or whatnot. Okay. Okay, so that's it. Okay, Bucky's. Okay, just to be clear, I think you guys. It seems like you guys did well. Just for the fire movement, just for when you guys go over there. So Dragon 2, you're now going to go with the fire movement open. You're going to do the range. Did you guys stop being participants?
Yep,
we did. Okay, good. So you obviously make yourself participant, and you can start the round and stop being participant when you're done. And one thing to note as well, just fire movement. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Short bound, very short. Don't focus on timing. Don't try and coordinate who's going up next. Whatever. It's whenever someone's firing, then when someone says set, that means someone can move. When someone's moving, then someone has to be set at all time. When someone then that person says set, then the other people can say they're moving. So it's a bottom up, not top down coordination. Because I'm not going to be there to nag you.
So that's D2,
right? Dragon 2, yes.
Moving.
This. You can go there now. Okay. Since you guys have lost a member temporarily, I'm hoping he might come back. So
yeah.
Just getting
flashbangs. Are you guys ready?
Let me.
Do I need flash?
What's it called?
Fire movement open. Okay, I'm going there. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure where this is.
It's inside here, so you need to go around here.
Yeah,
but you
just
need to
hold.
start the course.
Let's just wait for Moochies. Let's wait for Moochies.
Yeah, that's fine, but you go in here.
Yeah. Hey, Moochies.
We need to start the course.
Isn't it over here?
Yeah, but we need to start the course at the back.
No.
Oh.
But I thought it only starts if you jump over the sandbags.
Yeah, but you need to activate the targets.
But only not here. The activation is done from the middle. There's one on the other side of the.
I was not aware of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Okay, so come and make yourself. Where's Moochies now? Moochies, were you? Moochies, were you? Okay, so make yourself a participant.
One of two participants. I'm moving to the far right.
I'm full combat medic here. I'm gonna drop my gear.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Just fucking shoot, man. It's 100 meters.
Yeah, maybe.
You can move faster. So make yourself a participant.
Yeah, yeah.
Sharky, I'm gonna be just left of the center, or on the center. And when you're ready, we can start the round. So, guys, get over the barrier. Moochies, on my left.
Yep.
Moochies on my left.
Yeah.
Get over the barrier. Get ready. And I'm starting round. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna hold first. Bravo,
we'll
Bravo,
start
you,
shooting and then,
Bravo, you move up.
Okay.
Moving. Sit.
Moving. And set. Set. Moving. Set.
Moving.
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 Set.
Moving.
Moving. Set.
Moving. Reloading.
Reloading too. Moving. Set.
Moving. Set.
Moving. Crossing left to set.
Moving. Set.
Moving.
I didn't see them, so I moved.
Moving up.
Peeking right.
Okay, that's it. We're done. We got our score. We're done.
Okay, move. What did you guys think? That felt a little slow, but there was a lot of fucking enemies.
Yeah, it felt a bit slow.
But it's
so
probably
I
better
moved
to
a
be.
bit. I was a bit overzealous at the end there. But also when I did move and they saw me, I went down. Because I'm up, he sees me, I'm down.
Yeah. I did shorter bounds, which is probably not a bad thing, but there was some pauses where nobody was firing.
Your
and
backpacks.
There were some pauses where nobody was firing, and people were still moving. So we should not be moving if people are not firing. Oh, boys, stop. Make yourself cease being participants. Good, thanks for the reminder, Moochies.
Nah, no problem.
See you back at, where are we going? CQC.
CQC, yep.
You guys run all the way. You know that the range to the passport is like...
You can do it from far away.
You don't really need to run right up to the passport to actually interact with it.
I want to go in the passport, I'll go in the passport, okay?
Okay, Ramkat,
No.
Bombspock is going to take your place quickly.
We did... towards the end, Exala did a little bit of overextending on the bounds. Sharky did... Sharky did a little bit of shorter bounds. There was one instance where we had one fire team not firing.
And Bucky's moved when they saw him. Bucky's moved when they saw him.
Yeah.
He's up. He sees me. I'm attacking them.
Can you hear me now?
Well, that was anticlimactic.
I can hear you.
I'm just gonna go behind my safety wall.
DQ. Flash. No, who's down?
Don't stop in the doorway.
Medic!
I suppose admin's gonna heal him, or shall I? Get his ass out there. Get out the doorway.
This is why I'm behind the safety wall.
That piece of wood.
Apply some tourniquet
It makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Full heal for you. There you go. Come, guys.
You ran out of bullets.
Why is everybody so quiet? Why can't I hear anybody?
Can hear you.
Maybe just a little bit too far.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, I watched from the
We all
side,
talking,
so the
Sharky,
guy
can you hear
top
us?
left that,
Yeah.
managed to get crossfire on DQ.
Phoenix? Oh my god. Phoenix is a ghost. There you are. What the fuck?
You need to up your volume.
Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with my TeamSpeak?
Disconnected. Connected.
Yep. Okay, good. Okay, so I think one more thing. Okay, I want to do the fire maneuver one more time, but it's okay, fire movement. I just get 1 2. Okay, 1 1. You guys go to the fire and maneuver area and just prepare a standby to get ready. You guys can think of a plan to do it again, and then 1 2 follow me.
Fire maneuver.
What do you want to do?
Let's go, guys.
1 2, including ramcat. Ramcat is your thing fixed. Cool. Come to fire movement.
Phoenix?
Ramcat. Yeah.
And D2?
You go with one dragon 1. So basically, everyone except 1 2 go to the fire maneuver area, and 1 2 come with me to fire movement open.
Fire maneuver. Okay.
And fire and movement open for
Okay,
1
D2,
2.
we're going to fire and maneuver.
So where are we going? 0?
Fire and maneuver.
Fire maneuver.
Where,
Open, eh? Oh, no, there's only...
where am I going?
D2, you're going, Exila, you with me. Fire and maneuver.
Okay.
Hey, Shinna.
No.
Am I the first?
Well, second technically. Bucky's just decided to go the wrong way.
Where's Zero?
Hello.
Hi. Okay, so we're just missing Zero. Maybe he was searching for us.
Ah, there we go.
Here we go.
Hello.
Sorry, guys, I got lost along the way.
Hey, Bucky, Smoochies, how's it?
Are we back?
Exila?
Oh, yeah.
Where's Exiler?
Somewhere on Altus.
Beneath the pale blue sky. Something like that. I don't know.
Hello.
Ah.
Is Exilier.
Hey, fuck it. Ek tik sonder om te kyk. Dit is stik donker hier.
Tik donker.
Tik
Tyler, can you
donker.
hear us and everything now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can't hear Exiler at all. I don't know what the hell.
And you got to take off your night vision. otherwise
Jockey,
can't see
can
the
you
flipping-
hear us?
Yep.
I can hear you. I can't hear Exiler.
Okay, well maybe just reload your TeamSpeak and your plugin.
I
and
just
restart that.
did it. But let me do that again.
Okay, he's
Clearly
talking
not.
to you. Can you hear that?
Disconnected. Connected.
I am cannon fodder.
Hello, Mr. Exiler.
What moon?
Jockey, I can
Oh,
hear
that
you.
moon.
Yeah, west.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good.
Moochies?
Yeah.
Buckies?
Yes.
Sweet. All the important people I can hear.
Oh, you can't see the moon with your night vision on it?
No.
That's interesting.
Where's the moon?
Yeah,
West.
I can't find it. Oh,
Oh, that's interesting. It's not there. If
Take
your
off
night vision is on.
Yeah, not take off the night vision. Yeah.
It's a stealth moon.
It's
oh
IR
yeah,
moon.
Moonset. Yeah, I had seen it
No,
earlier.
reverse
and
IR moon. I don't know.
It's really beautiful.
Luca, on that IR, what I meant is if you took off your night vision, you can see it's not a normal illumination, but you can't see anything extra.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant, yeah.
You can see just the glow of the.
You can see the
of
glow, but
thing
it doesn't do
falling, but
anything
it
on the
doesn't
ground.
light up
Yeah.
any of the
Oh,
dynamic
yeah, that
terrain.
makes sense. I think that's what Phoenix, because I also took off my night vision. There was a visible ball of light.
Yeah, but
so
the
he
first-
was like, you guys are not shooting IR then. That's what I
No,
think
no,
what
we
he
were,
was
but
thinking.
it was just on the ground. It makes no difference. You can see the ball of light, yeah.
But I think the
Which is
very
strange.
first one wasn't the IR, was it?
No, it was. They were both IRs. Oh, in fact, 3 were IRs. 4.
5.
5. We shot
Six.
the whole lot.
All of them. Fucking all of them.
No, Bucky, the
Seven.
sixth one was while you were being killed, remember?
No, I don't remember.
I know you wouldn't.
I mean, I can always shoot one now to illustrate.
I wonder what happens if you shoot
No,
the moon.
Oh, Luca, you want to have a look?
At what?
You need a
we'll
rail
put the
gun
IR
to
up
do
for you and
that.
have a look. But
Okay.
give us an IR there, Henry. Let's have a quick look.
IR going in the air.
Okay, without night vision now.
Beatus deletus.
Yeah, there's a new star.
Here's a
Okay, so you can see that, but it makes no difference on the ground.
Yeah. But it
Your
makes a
night
hell of a
vision on-
difference in the
It's
NVD.
even
in the
without
night vision, yeah.
Yeah, so okay, so it is the IR. Then it is IR. You know, you're right. 'Cause
But
I
no,
think
in real
Phoenix saw
life,
that and he's like, that's not IR. He was
Yeah,
expecting it to
yeah.
have no visual signature.
Yeah. That was a good idea there, Henry. Good stuff.
Like when you guys started saying that's not IR, I started panicking.
Doubting
yeah, but
yourself.
IR usually
I
has
thought, oh
some
shit,
kind
the
of
enemy's going to see
signature.
them now, you know?
So I quickly went over to inventory, started reading, and I was like, am I dyslexic or does that say illumination IR?
Even IR lasers, if you look at them really good, you can see some red. Basically, IR is just red.
But that one was high, eh? That
Yeah.
one was very high. The other ones fell almost on the ground. Yeah.
If somebody asks you if you're dyslexic, just say on.
Yes, Bucky.
I love my dog. Are you dyslexic? On. I'm waiting for the penny to drop.
I guess I can't hear anybody again.
Shaki, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Do you
Can
have
you hear
that T-Fast still installed or loaded in your
That
bottle?
T-radio or
Oh,
something,
wait.
whatever it is.
Let me check.
Yeah, yeah, I
don't
had to
think so.
disable mine.
Yeah, I just
every
I
time.
deleted it.
Yeah, I uninstalled it. That
Yeah.
rubbish. Rubbish. Rubbish.
I don't know why people still use
Why
it.
Chippy use it? Was he having battling with these people?
He said he was experimenting with something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What's quite nice from T4 is you actually set it on the actual frequencies, etc. But and some of the joint ops missions also Acre sometimes fucks out.
Can I be honest with you? If you really want a frequency radio, all we need to do is change radio, because those ones we're using on Foreki, those PRC 77s,
Yeah.
those were frequency based and as well on Acre. So
Yeah, you're right.
Acre has actually got so much more powerful tools that we're not even started.
Yep.
You're talking about Babel.
No, Babel is a standard feature actually. A lot of people don't even know that, but it's a standard feature. I'm talking APIs, where you can have certain functions. You can have placed radios acted as like real radio, so you walk up to a radio on a table and it actually acts as a radio. You can have antenna directionals, have land attenuations.
You can put a repeat up, I think, as well.
Yeah, so you can repeat. You know, our little feature, it's disabled, but you know, if you go and you say bend antenna upwards,
Yeah, it's
you
for
can.
when you're lying prone, so that you can still have a antenna that shows up vertically.
Mm-hmm. But you can actually simulate that accurately. That it actually simulates terrain deflation, all those things.
What does lower
look, State.
What does lower
Hello?
headset do?
You're captive.
Oh,
you need to
sorry.
go and change that.
Oh shit, you're right. I forgot about that.
Goodbye, captive.
What is on the radios? What's lower headset? Is it
just listen here?
Yeah.
Zero, this is me talking on radio, and then if you lower headset, this is me talking on radio. You should hear it much softer.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah, I got it.
What about bend antenna upwards?
That's not modulated at the moment. So what it does is if you can see your little animation where you crouch down, if you lie down prone and you go bend antenna upwards, then you'll see it actually...
Is it for better radio reception or what have you?
Yeah, when you're lying prone.
Okay.
So you can see it's now the animation is going to have the little antenna show upwards. So it's basically if you've got two radios, the antennas should either both be vertical or they should both be horizontal. Otherwise they don't pick up.
Dum-dum.
Where's the crate?
Back there.
Ah, there we go. Might want to just get up, stock up quickly, rearm.
Okay. Okay, so look to the back here.
Alright.
So imagine you got this all figured out now, right?
Well, honestly, there's only one change I'm going to make, but yeah.
That's fine. Right. To be honest, the overall strategy was fine. I mean, are you going to be going with the front guys or are you staying in the back?
I'll still stand the back, but I'm going to put Dragon 2 on Overwatch. They won't have an AR, but it's fine. Or they could technically swap with a member, so...
So I'm just curious, from your opinion, why do you like staying back up here?
Safer.
It is safer, but the thing is, not just that, but the thing is, I think the entire plan sort of hinges on the SL. So I think if the SL is safe, or safest, and think of it as this way, it's like would you put the CEO in the front lines?
No.
If he goes down, then the whole plan and the whole course of action then has to either filter down to the FTLs, which are too busy micromanaging the teams and making sure everything is safe.
Yeah.
With the SL staying up in the situation, he can still orchestrate the movement of the fire teams.
So squad level is quite on a smaller level. It's not like a CO kind of a high level thing. It's a squad level thing. Secondly, everyone should already know what the plan is before you go in. So if you go down, it shouldn't make too big a difference. You're just there to make sure everything's running smoothly. Secondly, you don't have to be like thirdly, you don't have to be the point man. You can just be like just behind them, for example, just making sure things are running smoothly. So I mean, in real life, the Rangers always have the SL guy with the maneuver elements. Just like in the army, they have the fighting leader in the point man in the fighting. Not necessarily because it's a small. And when you're at a low enough scale, a squad is still a pretty small scale, like low level. It doesn't make too big a difference. I mean, it's not like the general or the.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but in this situation, I think it's for this scenario, it makes more sense. But I can always move down if you prefer.
No, no. I just wanted to understand the pushback against that. That's all.
He's using reverse psychology against you, Phoenix. Order him to go down.
Okay, okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so look, say I'm going to make the area hot. Then you can go ahead and do it now.
Okay, so what
Okay,
we're
range
going to
hot.
do this way is... let me
Alright,
lower
am I
my
just
volume.
medic again?
Yes, so
You
Exile,
can
you're
go
going
get
to
set up,
attach to one squad, okay? So the 5 teams are going to stay together this time. Both 1-1 and 1-2 will move down. Dragon 2, Sharky, your fire team. Where's Sharky?
Yeah.
Behind me. Hey. No one sits behind me. Your fire team will be Overwatch. I suggest you take one of the ARs from one of the fire teams and rather have him up there with you. I think
Okay.
you should have an AR, and then you
Yeah, I'll
guys
take
can
it.
obviously coordinate the fire team, that the Overwatch that way. So one
Which
squad.
AR girls swap out with Moochies?
You can swap out with Brood. Brood, yeah. Where is he? Oh, did Brood disconnect?
Where is he?
He disconnected, yeah.
He disconnected. Oh.
Oh shit!
Okay,
So
he's
we've
coming back
got
now?
that AR.
He's
Yeah,
here
Yeah,
now.
I'll
He's
close
back,
the
he's
program,
back.
so I'll go take it.
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, he's coming back now. Apparently, there he is.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh,
Buddha
there you
step
go.
out. Moochies will fall in under 0. So 1-1, 1-2. Both of you guys will move down now. We'll still use the defilade. I'm so glad it's been marked now. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna mark. So this is RP1.
We're trading kits.
Also, you probably wanted
Moochies just swap in.
the scout's phase as well, right?
Yeah. So I'll obviously scout at the I'll scout at the top.
And put the base of fire,
Brute force?
Yeah.
MG guy from base of fire and SNO.
You and Moochies are swapping
Those
kits.
haven't changed as far as I see.
Moochies is gonna take
Just
your
want
AR.
to get there.
Shocky, we're gonna
Okay,
drop.
I put my
We'll drop
AR
our
in the
kit
backpack. I'm gonna
just a
drop
little
my
bit
backpack.
behind this rock up here, this big rock. We'll just
Roger.
drop it about 20-30 meters before it. Okay.
Roger.
If you need something.
Put
Okay,
a
my
put a
AR
chem
has
light on there if you want. If you
Yeah,
can.
we'll do that. Norwood?
Yeah.
I suggest we drop our kit. Did you drop a kit before
Look
that
at
big
that.
rock last time?
Okay, but
Yellow?
AR's on the ground.
Okay, we'll do that again.
So we can
Yeah, I think that
set up,
works.
Okay.
set up
You
the
want my full backpack as well?
Overwatch here near the fire and movement
Just
area.
put your ammo
Yeah, I
in
did.
your
I did
backpack.
Yes,
the chem
so
last
pretty
time.
much
Didn't
where
last very long,
1-1 was
but,
last time. Remember the
Have
left hand
you
side
got
of the
what's
rock?
name?
Yeah.
In fact, you and I
You
should
sit
put
there.
on,
Set up your Overwatch there. Make sure you're ready.
Roger.
Strobe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
And I put one extra can down for you.
Cheers.
Okay, the
Alright.
FTLs are putting on strobes, eh? Shocky.
Okay, 1-1, 1-2. You guys are clear to move down in
Yeah.
a defilade. I don't know how accurate RP1 is, but just move down in the defilade. Do not expose yourselves to the bunkers until.
Look at that.
So hard close. Yeah.
Don't you want the Overwatch team to move up first, spot targets
Yep.
before we
They're
get
gonna
1-1
take
moving?
a hell of a long time. So you guys will set up in about 2 minutes. They're gonna like a 5-minute hike. So there'll be a 3-minute gap.
Right. Okay, no.
Is the
we'll
SNO and
take
Overwatch in the
lead.
middle of the field?
Yeah.
Let's go and drop our...
Honestly, I still need to get there. I mean, I did that
1-1,
based off
come with me,
memory,
we're gonna
so
drop
it
our
should
kit
be
in.
over there.
1-2, come with me. We're gonna drop kits.
You need to read
One,
contour
one.
lines, Lucasades.
On you, Robbie.
Oh shit! I'm one fucking block down. Whoops.
Yeah, dropping backpacks.
But
I'm
Moochies, where's that
100
also
meters off
scope?
with my entire plan.
D2 on me. Sharky.
No one here?
Right, let's move back.
Moochies, what scope are you using?
Same one.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brood. Where you brood?
Okay, on me.
Brood.
Moochies.
Yeah, on you.
Come
Have
back
you
to-
have you got AR?
back.
How many
Yeah, I
how
do.
many cans?
Wait, one.
Is that what you guys
Uh, 2.5.
Right, 1-2 on me quickly.
Okay.
Anybody got more cans?
Yes, Dick.
One on me.
So
I mean, I could go get resupply. from
Just
there, but
You're
take
on
Ego's backpack. He was an AR.
Where's
I've
Eagle?
got, I've got,
Right
I've
here.
got.
Zero, I've got limited.
Go with me. Yeah.
Bucky's, look at that. Can you give Bucky's
That's
one
fine.
kit?
Guys, we're gonna go down the... You know what? Where they went down the last...
What you looking for?
Yep.
One
Okay.
can.
So we're
I'll
going to
give
be
you one
behind
as well,
Dragon
Sharky.
1-1. We're
I
going
don't
to go
have a
down
gun.
the same
Clear this
defilade that
bunker
we did
once
the
it's
previous
solid.
time.
We're then gonna go... We're gonna do a...
What's your
possibly
weight,
Just on a
Bobby?
sec.
a buddy rush. into
We base of
the,
fire. I'm 34 kilos.
into the
Okay.
main compound.
Yeah, so we're going to go down the defilade to rally point 1.
Roger.
If you look on the map.
Got it.
RP1, we're going to stage there,
Okay, boys.
and then we're going to
Okay, I've only got 3 rounds.
the red bunker.
Oh shit. Henry, can you give me
Shocky, if you want to
I've
switch
got
to
fun-
channel
fun-
2 on the
Guys?
363, I think we're close enough to run one net.
Guys,
Yeah.
sorry, can we have this direct speak at maybe 1 notch above whisper? It's
Yeah.
too much fucking comms.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
for the
Noble, you ready?
guys, say any
Ready.
self-destruction
Let's go.
when you're in the map,
Zero, sorry, just we're going to go
Okay, found
down
an
behind you to
Bucky?
rally point 1,
Correct.
and then are we going to cover you?
Bucky?
I'm trying to find it.
I'm trying to hear
It's this
about
one here.
the 6 million people talking at full
Come-
volume.
come with me.
Let's go. Yeah.
Okay. So I want us to move up to the right side of the rock. Bucky, I want you to peek there and see what you can see. We're going to watch you from behind.
Okay, we're
Then
0.
I want you to fall back
Read with me.
after you've don't you move horizontally to the left or the right. So we're walking straight forward
Yeah, what about whisper?
and walking straight back to here, and then we're going to move to the left side of the rock and do the same, and then move to the ruins and do the same. So move up there. Report what you see. Move up slow.
Okay. Alright, 1, 2, let's move.
One, two, one, are you behind us?
1-2 AFM, about 30 meters behind you.
Yeah, watch out.
1112, confirm medic is attached, over.
I cannot confirm. 1, 2 is
Okay.
with you.
Moochies,
Negative.
move with.
Okay, stop here.
Okay.
Dragon 5, 1 extra message, over.
Send for 5.
Confirm you're attaching to 1 squad, over.
Come with me, Moochies.
On you.
Confirm. Am I coming down?
So
with
let's go
1 squad,
low
down the valley, over.
and here behind this bush.
Yeah, they're already moving down into the defilade, over.
Roger. Dragon 5 on route, over.
Yeah, Roger, 1, 1.
Okay, and move to the left, and then set up there in those set up left there in those ruins. Make sure you don't glitch out, and stay low. Bucky, Sharky, we've moved off to the left to set up on the ruins.
Understood. Optics is visual quality is poor. I did not spot any targets, right? On your location. Over.
I've got eyes on 2 enemies to the. Sorry, I've got eyes on 2 enemies. They're immediately this side and to the right of the tower. Set up at the bunker.
Next to you.
We've got a hostile in the window. We've got 3
Do you see that there's 2 guys over there on the low side, and 1 in the window?
No, so from where I was, I could not see really good visual because I've got
Right.
binocs.
So set up. Go set to. Yeah, FM SL has got 40 mark.
Roger, priority for those is you start shelling the center bunker and the windows of the windmill and the center house, over.
On actual 1, 1, we are at RP1, over.
Roger that. Prepare for assault. Dragon 2, initiate fire, over.
1112, we're about 20 meters behind you.
Roger, I have eyes on the enemies at the bunker. When Dragon 2 opens, I'm going to open as well because I'm going to take this guy down. They're going to miss him.
Copy that, you have eyes, that's a good call.
All call signs execute plan, over.
Bucky's, which is the top window of the windmill. Which is Bucky's, can you hear me?
One, you may begin your assault on the left. One, clear fire left bunker, to center of compound. Over. 1-1 moving.
Firing center. Moochies, Buckies, you both up? Moochies, are you up? Moochies, Buckies, you up?
Yeah, you need to increase your direct speak. We don't need to go silent here.
I'm up.
We're up.
I was shouting.
Understood, don't forget you have the medical touch. At your discretion, if you're not taking fire, you're clear to move. Compound and assault.
I'm gonna put the IR flare up.
Yeah, fine.
IR flare going out.
Advised, fog invisibility increasing, overwatch may not be effective. Over. Yeah.
Follow traces.
One alpha set to move.
One call sign,
Okay, boys, shift fire to the right. Shift fire to the right.
I see enemy in compound. Follow tracer.
Shift fire to the right.
One actual
There's friendlies just there.
Moochies, you shooting at friendlies? Shift fire, right?
Received.
In the window of the building, shooting IR them. I saw the main building there where my follow tracer. I'm gonna put a IR again. No more IR.
Okay, so we got friendlies close to windmill.
This is 2. We've got bad viz. No more IR grenades. Over. Yeah, just hold fire.
Received 1-1, be advised.
2 holding fire.
Contact still in rightmost bunker, over.
Roger, we're going to take the building first. We'll get to the bunker now. We're moving as a team.
Boys, just cover close if you see anybody pop out ahead.
Occupy Windmill once it's clear and provide base of fire for 1-2 to proceed and assault rightmost bunker.
One, just hold to advance quickly.
You're firing at friendlies?
That's friendly.
I'm not shooting at him. I
Yeah,
know where he is.
that was too close.
Yeah, no, I was just shooting the body at the below him.
Yeah. There's something like ricochet, eh?
Yeah, that's why I said them hold.
This is 2 in case anybody needs illumination. But we don't have IR.
Yeah, our vis is fucked. We can't see shit.
Windmill is clear. Bunker clear on from the windmill. 1-2-1-1.
Regis, how's your cans looking?
1-2 AR.
I've got one can left.
This
One and a half.
Dragon 5. I think the entire squad of 1-2 just took a massive hit. We're treating casualties right now. Over. Yeah, Roger, 1 actual 1-1. We're going to move down and take out that center bunker that poses a threat. Over.
Received, proceed, over.
Do you guys need illumination? This is 2. Over.
Positive illumination, please.
Be advised that's full vis.
The people on the further on the right bunker, red bunker.
You see anybody at the right? I don't see the right bunker. Seems clear. Where are you firing at?
Right bunker. I'm just checking if that's not an enemy.
That's friendly, I think.
No, right bunker, far right bunker.
Oh, okay.
Okay, center bunker cleared. 1 actual. Your instructions are.
Roger, what's the sit rep on 1-2, over?
White one.
No, why would they throw smoke in piss poor visibility?
Remaining 1-2 member, is medic attending to your casualties or are they down for the count, over?
This is Dragon 5. There's only 1 member of 1-2 left. The rest are KIA.
Okay, suppress on the right bunker.
5, standby.
Boys, suppress the right bunker.
fire on. I'm coming to give you a can.
Roger.
Oh, took fire. From the right side.
Roger. Pressing.
Right from the right corner.
Thank you.
Ceasefire. Ceasefire. Hold down. Check back main compound.
I see an IR flare in the building in the middle.
Yeah, same.
Must be a friendly. D5, are you attending to casualties in the main compound?
Well, that was quick.
I don't know why people would smoke in a piss poor visibility.
I think it's the enemy.
I shot the fucking smoke ground by mistake.
Bunker is clear. Roger 1-1, reconvene main compound.
But this is the only one. The other guy smoked something over to the front right here.
Yeah, I mean,
that wasn't me.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Oh, that wasn't bad. I think we yes, those grenades were fun. I peppered that bloody tower.
I think we can start moving down as well.
Roger. Okay, D2, back up. On
But
me.
that's easy to back up. We just like press X.
Okay, I'm attaching an IR grenade.
I think it went much better this time, keeping you guys as base of fire, because I mean, two separate teams, right? That way they could still coordinate on their own, and you guys still had your own thing. I think it went much better this time. Oh, right. No wonder my stamina was fucked.
This was quite. I like how useful the IR grenades were.
Yeah.
Because the visibility was much worse this time. We couldn't really effectively cover.
Yeah,
but
the
IR
fog was
grenades
terrible,
helped.
but with those IR, it like cleared all the fog. I was surprised by that. It like made it like disappear. I could see all the way into that far right bunker. Like when I heard you say there's no one in it, I'm like, are you sure? Because I see a guy like looking at me from it.
That's strange because I scanned that thing so many times. But he was obviously.
He was hiding in the back right of it.
He popped a fucking shot at me.
Is it?
Yeah.
That bastard.
One. The only time he shot, it came very fucking close.
Shot.
Hey, Muchi,
Sharky, hold security as well.
Yeah, D2, we're out front. Out north, let's hold security here.
So here, as support. What?
Bucky's back here, north.
Moral of the story, don't stand on the fucking bed. Oh no, on
Okay,
the
Muchi's
bottom of the
behind
room.
this
Fuck you,
low wall here. Check out the.
Roger.
You stood on top of a body bag and the two of you went flying.
Well, I was body bagging someone and then, okay, I see what you mean.
I'm guessing...
Yep.
Hey, Bucky.
Yeah.
Come hold here
Jeez, it's like I'm
and check in that direction.
One actual message over. We have conducted an assault on an enemy-held compound. All enemies eliminated.
What's your can count, Muchis?
Reported from Dragon 1. Ammunition
I've got two cans, 2.5.
Requesting orders over.
Roger. Okay, by the way, anyone who shot is technically a casualty, so you actually want to report 3 KIA.
I did say the 3 KIA. I didn't know we were going to report wounded but stable people over.
Roger, yeah. So I mean, so casualty, not specific enough in your case. You should let's do EKA, not casualty.
Understood.
Okay, and next, let's come back up.
No, I knew I counted him. Oh wait,
Okay,
Bloody hell,
D2,
that
Bucky,
fucking gave me a fright. Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, all the way back.
I see the light.
Why is that guy ghosting? Looks like he played around with too much. He visited, what's that place called? Chernobyl. He was playing with some radioactive material there.
I was just being the light in his life. I think he saved these things.
Okay. Ooh, those 40 marks were fun.
Hey Phoenix.
Yeah.
You'll be happy to know that I recall one of your training sessions in tonight's training session. When there's an enemy that you can hear and he's right up behind the wall, what do?
Nade.
Oh.
You chuck a grenade. Those were your exact words. So I did just that, and I saved Zero's butt.
Okay.
Thank you, medic. Thank you.
Although the fact that the medic was the one down there doing in the front lines is a whole other question.
Yeah, that's a different story.
He's a combat medic.
I was following orders.
Combat.
Okay. So what happened? You guys went up. I think looks like did a bit of scouting. A bit of scouting, and then you briefly told the team leaders then went and kind of discussed on their own, and then I think is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, with their own teams, and then you had Base of Fire team, Manoeuvre team went down, which was 1-1 went down. They moved up to a holding position just before the enemy. Then 1-2 opened up. Actually, Dragon 2 actually opened up. So the whole of Dragon 1 went down. Sorry,
Correct.
Dragon
One
2 was
squad
up there.
plus attached medic. Yeah, so it was an effective a squad.
Yeah, so basically a squad. Dragon 1 was Dragon 2, then opened fire. Dragon 1 then assaulted the bunker, took one casualty, replaced the man, and then moved around behind the building, charged it, and took basically got a beachhead behind there, and it got the rest of Dragon 1 over there, and they started clearing through there. When they got in the middle, they were going to clear the windmill on the left, but then enemies in front of House 2 and in front of Bunker 1 shot and killed 2 of the men that was over there. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you cleared windmill. Simultaneously, windmills being cleared, the medic and one men surviving from the other fight team that got killed over there. They cleared bunker 1. Then once that was cleared, you guys reconsolidated and you started charging Blue 1, and this will be news to you, squad leader. There was an enemy right next to you trying to kill you. Actually, hold on.
No, that was what the medic killed. The medic killed him for us.
Sorry, say again?
That's the one that Exile of the medic took out the chap right next to us. Yeah.
Yes, although I'm surprised the grenade didn't kill you. See, I think you were oblivious.
That was a really dangerous ghost.
Zero?
I didn't see that guy at all.
I want to check something. I have a theory.
Oh my god, he's invincible.
There we go. That's why Zero survived.
Yeah, I hit a few times. I don't quite understand why.
Made yourself captive or something. I don't
know.
No, not captive. You forgot you're still participant.
Because we went and did the. Oh, okay, maybe.
I thought I suggested that. I told him I think you guys didn't cease participant, but he said he did.
You didn't accidentally make yourself spectator, did you?
No.
Zero just wanted to see the end of a mission.
Hang on a second. I was hit in the spine twice, but that's not serious.
No,
it's fine.
Holy shit! You shot brute force, Phoenix.
What?
Yeah, Ricochet.
Actually, sorry.
Ricochet.
Brute force, wait. This isn't brute.
Who's down there?
Bombskok, sorry.
Okay, he lost a lot of blood.
Okay, anyway. Okay, so I think Zero actually probably would have been killed. We're moving on to house 2 from the right. There was a guy run from you in the grass. He probably would have killed you.
Yeah.
And then I think you would have been killed by the guy on your right when you moved moving past the windmill. You've been killed over there. And at bunker 1, you would have been killed when you got. You said yourself you were shot 100 times by the guys.
Yeah. Well, in the last bunker, yes, a pistol doesn't work on these guys. You got to do headshots, otherwise they just don't go down.
You know, I'm thinking that guy's thinking, holy shit, my MG's not working on this guy. I don't know what to do.
He did look a little perturbed.
And Zero was the same, being like, my pistol doesn't work on this guy. What do I do?
Yeah. I mean, except technically he's a whiny one because there's nothing wrong with his pistol.
Tonight, tonight Zero was the boss for V.
Yeah. Okay. So so then you guys did CNR over there. Now the one thing though, you should be doing backpacks, CNR with the backpacks. Now the easiest thing is just go up here, do CNR over here. But if you're supposed to take and hold ground, then you come up, then leave the area after you've taken it. Then there's no reason why the enemy can't just go and like take it back again. So
well, the last time you shouted at me when I didn't do a CNR when we secured the ground, so I was like, "Fuck that, we always do a CNR."
You did a CNR, which is good. But ideally,
no. 4 weeks ago, you cucked on me for not doing a CNR when we after contact and we were moving on to safer ground.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is that if you want to take the area, if there's an area that you're taking, then you hold the area defended, you do CNR over there. If you're breaking contact, then you CNR after you've broken contact.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I mean that's the idea. And so ideally, the guys who don't have the backpacks come back here, fetch it, and goes down there. Actually, what they do, they realize they have a bunch of people. It could be anyone to go and fetch all the backpacks. It could maybe go and fetch 2 backpacks, and they do it over there. So but I don't want to have something too time consuming for us. No, it might not be practical. So just think about how we're going to handle the backpacks and the CNRs.
Bring the car up, James.
Yes, car. Okay, so did I miss anything else? Did everything that happened there?
Fairly certain you got everything out.
So I think good things that happened. Good silent maneuver up. Is that correct?
Yeah, we actually engaged for a change instead of being shot at and then reacting.
Okay, so much more deliberate and focused. Is that right? When you're clearing buildings and compounds, right?
Yeah, we did it as a team. Yeah.
Okay. Good force and momentum. So yeah, like lots of men over there. Good momentum. Okay, good. Anything else that you guys want to add?
Your base of fire doesn't need to be a whole half of a squad plus an addition.
Yeah, I do it quite well.
You only need
You
only need a sustained fire as a base of fire.
Well, that is correct. You don't. Yeah, that's fine. Like normally in the squad, in real life, you have like I was always saying, the 5. You have 5 men assaulting, 4 men up. So one fire team and the SL assaulting, basically. Well, the SL is actually between the assaulting fire team and the base of fire team, so he can have verbal communication between both of them. Oftentimes, so he can yell between both of them sometimes. Anyway, so I think things that might not have gone. So things are not well. Wrong. Not doing fire and movement to hostile compounds. So that's the U0. When you're moving to red 2, basically the exact same thing Bucky's did. Except this time you were invulnerable. Bucky's wasn't. So you weren't doing you were doing buddy rush between Windmill and Bunker Blue 1, but you weren't doing it between Bunker Green 1 and House 2, which is where you really needed it.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, we weren't taking fire at that point. But it valid.
Yeah, but the problem is that you're not taking fire until you are. Then you don't know where the fuck you're taking fire from. So the advantage of fire movement with buddy rushing over open ground, which is ideal for that scenario, is that you're only moving small steps at a time. I'm up, he sees me, I'm down, like literally like 5 meters max. And so if anyone does start shooting at you, you literally have guys a few meters back in set position, seeing where the fire might be coming from, and the guys in the front didn't advance too fast, so there might not be too many enemies shooting at them.
Yeah, you've got the right maneuver going at already. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So more fire and movement, not enough fire and movement. Buddy rushing, sort of open ground. Planning needs to be orderly to ensure everyone knows, because planning seemed kind of chaotic over there. So I think I know Luke said so. You did plan you brief your team leaders, and your team leaders went to brief their own teams. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Is that happened, everyone?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, so I think that it is kind of exactly what happened. It did seem a bit confusing, maybe because everyone's like grouped together, team leaders having their own meetings. So I think teams maybe need to be separate. I don't know. Bucky's, what do you think?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Look, I mean, as teams, myself and Noel, we were quite a way out. We were separate.
Okay. No, I just Bucky's complaining, and then someone else didn't know what was going on until.
Yeah, it was noisy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
anyway.
a bit noisy. Yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe just focus on make sure it's orderly, not as rushed. Okay, now one thing I'm gonna say, putting medic on the front line, squad at the back is the wrong way around. I mean, I think in real life, and in my opinion, I mean, if it's not the wrong way around, it's the correct thing to do in the scenario, then I probably need to change the settings to try and discourage that somehow.
No, my logic for putting the medic there is instead of having to wait for him to schlep the 200 meters to get to the scene, he's already there and attached and can attend to casualties.
And he
Yeah.
was, and he did ask, and he was with 1-2, so he wasn't with the actual assaulting.
Yeah, it was the tobacco one too. I think it actually worked quite well there.
Not only that, but then when 1-1 did eventually take their casualty, 1-1 managed to replace the member with 1-2 while leaving their casualty with Dragon 5 and then continued the assault.
That was good.
Yeah, so that seemed fine because the fight wasn't there anymore. There was no enemies over there. I'm just worried that when he's literally inside the compound while still being cleared, and he's then clearing bunkers with other people, that starts getting all messed up. You kind of need to avoid that from happening because I'm thinking of like taking away most of the CMT slots because I think there's probably too many medics around. I think Buddy 8 is very good. In general.
Or Phoenix, he could come to me. I can show him how not to get shot.
Oh, okay. Just be forgetful somehow. Okay. Now, one thing I know MG and Basify, and I don't need as many men, but it didn't make too much sense. You guys had a plan to swap out brute force with Moochies. What happened to that?
We swapped their weapons.
They ended up swapping weapons instead.
Oh, so you did swap the weapons?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did have an MG. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's fine then. Okay, maybe that's not necessarily valid. So yeah, that's fine. Not clearing all parts of compound before moving out. Getting shot from behind and skipping steps. So 0.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, other people aren't invulnerable. So, for example, you went from house 1 to windmill, but you didn't clear house 2 red, and you didn't clear in front of house 2 red. So people were shot like the team was shot behind and from the side. So you wanna try and clear in a systematic order. So house 1, okay, because you came from behind, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Then house 2, then bunker red 1, and then windmill last.
Yeah, you see, I knew the guy was upstairs on the windmill. That's why I didn't go to the bunker.
Did he have line of sight out to the middle center of the compound?
I think he had line of sight to that bunker. When we shot him, he was on the stairs looking through that open area. So I deliberately didn't do it. I know exactly what you're saying. I deliberately went for the windmill first. In fact, I think Lucas, I said to you, we're going for the windmill first.
Okay, but from what I could see, 1-2 was already clearing the center bunker from our position. Is that not correct? Wasn't it a simultaneous clear?
No, it wasn't
Two guys
planned.
were taken out by the guys in the bunker. Nawu and DQ were taken out by the guys. So I stormed alone into the bunker and cleared it.
No, I was taken out by the guy in front of house raid too.
Okay,
so I was shooting in his face while he was shooting me.
Yeah. Okay.
Like exchanging.
0. So I'm looking at the windmill now. There is no window facing into the compound. You're literally no way you could have been shot by someone inside the windmill unless you stepped outside.
You know, from the angle I was at Phoenix, it was I looked up, I saw this, and I thought, hang on a second. Last time a guy took us out from up there, so it was just the decision.
He took you. He didn't get from up there. You were already up there, and he took you out.
No, but I'm saying, so I knew where he was.
Yeah. Okay. So I think. Ideally, I mean, you have the fire team suppressing enemy Overwatch positions. The enemies Overwatch position are neutralized. So I think what you probably want to do then is probably stop, take a breather, and just figure out what's going on, because you want to be deliberate, keep momentum, but you don't want to be overly extended and quick thinking. So you want to smooth as fast. So you want it to be systematic. So basically the lesson, the be thorough, systematic, and have a checklist when clearing a built-up area. So don't skip steps, basically.
Yeah.
So okay. So anyone else wants anything? Anything lessons learned or anything went wrong or whatever?
It was quite a challenge with the visibility. Was much worse than the first round.
Yeah.
So the Overwatch team here, it was actually terrible firing into the compound because we knew they were friendlies, but we didn't have good viz on who we were shooting at. So I think the direction went very well about shifting fire or holding fire, etc. And the IR grenades or the use of illumination really helped, because when they were up, we could see targets, and then as soon as the lights went out, we couldn't see them again.
The fillers are good. It'd be better even if fillers are good. However, they're not IRs.
Yeah, I think they are Phoenix.
Then how come I can see with the naked eyes?
No, but you can't. If you take off your night vision, you can see the glow
Okay,
in the air, but
I
you
think
can't see anything on
sorry,
the ground.
I think I know what's going on. I think maybe because okay, I think what's happening is because I'm looking at Zeus. Maybe it's actually
No, it could be.
Someone fire and hold on.
I
Fire
don't
yet?
have an IR one with me.
Yeah, we tested it just now. When you fire it up, you can see the actual glow in the air, the actual.
But it
ground.
doesn't illuminate the ground.
It's not going to help now. We need to get rid of all these spotlights first, so you're not going to
No,
see
you'll
it.
see.
Over there,
Okay,
it's dark.
sorry. Someone fire an IR flare. Yeah.
Firing now.
Where the hell?
Okay, and
okay, you can see that now. But if you look on the ground without night vision, you can't see anything.
It's still dark here.
Still
It's
dark.
still dark.
In front of us.
I don't see anything. What did you fire?
There's,
Smoke or?
there's the IR. Look here, Phoenix. Over there.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
southwest.
You see
Okay.
visually the.
Okay, now I'm looking. I don't see any light, like normal light, naked eye.
But if you put on the NV,
Put on the NVGs, you can see the
terrain
ground.
Yeah.
quite
So
well.
but this one's functioning as expected. So the other ones weren't like this.
No, they
So
were.
now-
They were.
Okay, then I don't know. Must be some intermittent glitch with Zeus, maybe.
The last one I did fire, I
The
noted
normal
that
one
it was just a normal one. I didn't have any IR left.
Yeah, but I'm saying throughout the entire mission, like the entire engagement, every single one, I can see without night vision goggles and Zeus. So I was confused.
We
Okay.
couldn't.
All right.
They were
Okay.
all like this.
Okay. All right. So I think that's it, guys. Form up for picture in front of the lights. I'm gonna be taking pictures of you here.
Well,
Bucky's?
I'm following the instruction. You said form up in front of the lights. You didn't say
He
facing
did
the
actually
lights.
say. He did actually say that you're right.
Yeah.
Well, in front of the lights. This is still in front of the lights, technically. I mean, it's kind of ambiguous, isn't it?
Sorry, I'm being a bit of a fucking troll now.
Okay, hold on. Looks. Okay, let me just take away the. There you go. I had the group names up. Okay, just get one picture.